Hello there. What's going on, everyone? Today we're bringing a Grand Army battle report for Star Wars Legion, and we are on Tatooine, surrounded by what we're calling these crate dragon bones, even though they look kind of like salt pillars. But they're going to be here, and we're doing the whole 6x4 thing because we're doing a Grand Army, 1,600 points, and it's going to be fun. Sean, what do you got?
Oh, okay, so I have Jyn Erso with strict orders, duck and cover, and her rifle config or pistol config. Han Solo with improvised orders, environmental team. Chewie with hunter tenacity. 5 rebel troopers. 2 of them have Z6 extra guy. One of them has rebel officer extra Z6. Then I have 2 with astromech units, and 1 has the ion trooper. Then I have 2 strike teams with sniper, 2 pathfinder teams with power bit stand with duck and cover and their gun config. Wookiees with the bowcaster and tenacity. A laser turret with barrage and HQ uplink.
I love the effect you put on that.
Oh, thank you, man. And then 2 laser cannons, ATRTs, and then a new speeder.
Oh, look at those racing speeders.
Yep.
Fancy.
With Ryder, the gunner, the medium blaster, and the rocket gunner.
Awesome. With saber throw, force reflexes, it's going to be running the new Vader. Then we're running the tank with hammers and the 97 Charlie. We're running 4 snowtroopers with snowtrooper, flame trooper, and frag grenade. We're running 2 DLTs and a regular stormtrooper, and 1 regular stormtrooper with no upgrades. 74Z speeder bike, 1 death trooper with 19 delta and focused fire config, and 2 Imperial Royal Guards with electro staff and tenacity. And I didn't pull him out here, but Palpatine is going to be running force reflexes, force choke, and hate. Or anger, or whatever it's called. We're set up. These guys are actually off the board. They're my rapid reinforcements. Sean chose 1 Wookiees and FD Trooper to be his rapid reinforcements, so those will get shuffled into the pile here. And let's see. I've got speeder bikes over there, Vader, snowtroopers, death troopers, snowtroopers, Royal Guard, Palp, who built a fort. Out of here. I built a fort. No girls allowed. That's what he built on there. And we've got snowtroopers, Royal Guards, and stormtroopers. And Sean's got, he deployed some pathfinders up there. He's got snipers in that corner and in this corner. So he's got definitely a crossfire on the middle. And I'm just gonna. I ended up deploying my tank first because I just didn't want him to get into a position where he didn't have the movement to get down there. So he's got that snow speeder. It's gonna be a big fight for the middle. It's gonna be a long battle. Oh, and you got some units in there too, but you did drop it. You dropped a token right there too. So yep. All right, sounds fun. So for turn 1, Sean played push, and I played an entire Legion. Palp being kind of centrally located, I can hit everybody except for Vader and the speeder bikes. So I'll have a small pile of just Vader, a speeder bike, and the 1 core who's there for rapid reinforcement. And I'm thinking that it'll give me, I'll be able to, I'll have to drop him probably early if I pull from the pile, but I can also potentially drop him somewhere pretty bad and maybe, maybe hurt, block off some locations for him, because I don't want him dropping that turret kind of like behind enemy lines over here or something like that. So I'm not going to cover every single play, but Sean did activate Bistan first, who had a range force shot to my tank, and he is just barely in the side arc, so he did get to add an impact to it. And using Bistan, he's got Ion on there, which would have really been a bummer for this fast kind of unit. So what he ended up rolling 3 hits, and I happened to naturally block all 3. So that was really nice, because I don't want Palp taking damage that early. A few things have happened. Sean had a sniper shot to the side of my tank and rolled blanks, but he aimed and he re-rolled, and they were both blanks again, and we thought that impact and Pierce was going to be sure to put some hurt in, but I guess Palp's force is really strong. And then I have these troopers here. They're shooting up at these 2 guys, and I know I can only see Pal and the leader, like from down here. I can only see them. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, that's kind of cool zooming in. And so I roll 2 crits naturally.
Block 1.
But I have Pierce.
No, you don't.
No?
DLT's don't have Pierce.
I should have Pierce.
Yeah, nice try.
All right, so we get him, but Pow survives, and you can take a suppression for that. We didn't. It was so funny. I just wanted to see your expression when I said I had Pierce. I mean, playing around.
Sounds
Like these
a
dice,
little upset.
that was even without rerolls. I saw they still have a token. Oh my goodness. The dice have been in my favor so far.
Yeah.
I will say that. A couple activations later, these guys compulsory. Now you moved twice.
Move twice.
And then they're
move.
you're doing 2 weapons on these snowtroopers and 1 on the Royal Guard right over here. All right, so first shot is the 2 weapons on the snowtroopers.
The Royal Guard.
Royal Guard are taking the rocket launcher. Ooh.
And search to hit.
Search to hit? How do you have search to hit?
I've searched everything on that.
You don't do not search to. Oh my god,
Yes.
it's crazy search. All right, so Royal
Sorry,
Guard.
I have red defensive blocks on sniper
Yeah,
shots.
that's okay. We're gonna see. We're gonna roll some. Look at that. Oh nope. Okay, 2.
Yep.
2 is not too bad. Not too bad. All right. First time the dice haven't been perfect, but I'll still take that. So we're gonna take 1 wound and a suppression. End of the first round, and it was a long round. Here is the board state. Dropping these guys over here was good because he had to put his FD turret over on this building. And so some Wookiees came in. Han moved up. I dropped Palpatine pretty far forward. He's shocked Jin, but rolled pretty bad dice naturally, and I didn't have the aim, so only got 1 extra damage. But she's suppressed a little bit. These Pathfinders are a little hurt, but they did not panic. All of the snipers' attacks were blanks with aim and shoot the entire rounds, which was great for me, but I know that luck won't continue. Oh, this guy's dead. He shouldn't be in there. And then Vader and the Death Troopers are still hiding out in that little chateau where the coffee shop used to be, where there's no more coffee. And we're gonna do round 2. He did his 3 pip, and I did give in to your anger, and he did change of plans, and so he sent it back. Then he went with, sorry about the mess, I expected he was going to go with that, so I did new ways to motivate them with Vader, and I think I can get a little bit more out of this. So he's giving it to this. Vader is going to issue an order to the Death Troopers and to these Snow Troopers over here, and then Palpatine gets to give these guys a free order, right? Or does that have to be during Palpatine issuing the commands? Is that only when he is issuing? That might be during command phase. You may issue an order to a friendly, so it doesn't say when he's doing the
Right, but the card effects are only issued when the commander issues it. The commander that's coming from.
Right, but
so Vader has to give that order to them.
I think, but it says when a friendly non-Darth Vader trooper. I don't. So that's.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
Actually, no, you're right. It says
yeah.
friendly non-Vader.
Yeah. So in this case, I think that's going to work. I'm not sure if that's breaking some kind of rule or not, but I think that works. You can let us know in the comments if you think that works.
Teamwork. Does Chewie still get an aim and a dodge because Han's right there?
You can still gain. I'm pretty sure you can still gain tokens when you're in there. I have to look up Entourage, but I know you're not on the board, but you do still gain tokens as normal. I'm pretty sure. Sent some Royal Guards up to kill Jin with pulling the strings. They took extra. They got extra moves because Vader allowed them to move up. We got some speeder bikes, took out a sniper. This tank has not taken any damage yet because he managed to get just about everybody in his front arc, so nobody's really getting that extra stuff. But now these Pathfinders with Gastan have recovered, and they're going to shoot. He's going to get heavy cover because part of it partially blocked by this, but you got a lot of dice coming. Oh, okay.
Hit. It's got armor though, so I'm really looking for crits.
You're fishing for crits.
Oh, but
it's got full. You got 2
wait,
crits.
but then these. So you got those 2.
Yeah, you
Two
don't have
go away, and then one goes to impact.
Impact one, so that's like 4.
Yep.
All right, this could happen.
Finally ionize it.
All right, maybe. I don't really. I got where I needed to go. I dropped Palp off in the middle already, so I'm not as worried about ionizing. 3, so one damage, or do I need to re-roll this one?
Put another one on top of it.
Okay, re-roll it. Okay, so 2 damage, and then ionized.
Yep.
So there we go. Infuriated, sitting in the passenger seat of this thing, got 4 wounds, gained charge, double moved, and killed Palpatine. Rolled really well, and Palpatine finally had a bad roll, and he says, no. All right, so Snow Troopers just moved up, finished off Chewie with the flamethrower. Actually, no, they just used the fragmentation grenades because we didn't need. He's only 1 mini, so we didn't need to do that. This guy tipped over a little bit. Tank had been ionized, but it's just shot at Han. But Han rolled like a champ and only took 1 damage. And we're just converging in the middle. And this game is actually taking a couple hours, so I don't know how many more turns we're going to get. But we're having fun so far. We've killed some heroes. Palp and Chewie are both dead. Special Forces. Oh, snipers. Who do we got? See, Vader hasn't really gotten into the fight yet. I started him back here thinking that maybe that speeder was going to come around this way a little more, but that's one cool thing about transport is that you can get your slow units into the fight really quick.
Snipers. I mean, speeder bike.
The snipers are attacking the speeder bike.
Yep.
Okay.
Sharpshooter 1.
Sharpshooter 1. Yeah, but this thing, I think because I'm on a peg, I don't think I'm going to get heavy cover for that.
No, I got you cleared.
Yeah. I don't think so. All right.
Aim and fire. Oh, I actually got something.
You got 2. All right, and so my cover's reduced by 1, so I'm going to just roll 2 white dice. And you have Pierce 1, right?
Yep.
But I'm immune to your shenanigans.
Oh,
stop. Yeah, I'm immune to Pierce because I rolled nothing. Take out the speeder. Han came in and weakened a lot of my snowtroopers over this way. Vader and the Death Troopers moved up. Tank's got some wounds on it. I think I got all my suppression off, but we're just kind of making a big push for the center. This is definitely going to be the last round. My little stormtroopers moving around there and are going for these guys. So these guys have 4 suppression on them still after end of round removal. And it's really going to come down to the center. This token that Jin had was dropped right there, so Sean has 1 right there and 1 right there, so he's got 2. I did not even claim this one back here. I'm not even worried about that one. It's like because if I don't get these 2, then that one's not going to matter. I can always send a snowtrooper back that way, like
theoretically.
If we had like up to turn 6 or whatever, but. It's come to my realization it's not going to get to that point. It's going to come down to a fight for the center. So I'm out for blood at this point.
Fair enough.
All right, let's I played. Sean's down to only standing orders since he played all of Han's command cards already, and Jin was everything else he had. So I'm down to implacable, and so or not down to that, but I am doing that. So we're going to go ahead and see if I can activate Vader twice, even though he's still kind of far away. But maybe we'll get some good things. I got these troopers. They've gotten a range 1 through frag grenades at Han. He's up to 3 damage now. Extra suppression does not manage to. You're gonna charge them to keep yourself alive.
Yep.
That's smart. Can't argue with that.
Oh, that Death Star move.
Can't argue with that. I mean, no, that's actually thematic. All right, I'm gonna pull from the pile again. Another core. This is probably the point where I take this little snowtrooper over here, have him rally.
He's oh no.
Yeah, he mentioned to see if he gets 2 actions, and I would just tell him to run away to try to go back after this little token. So thematically, that's what so we did make these guys drop their objective and made the 1 unit panic. So now I think Sean only has control over 1 unit. His Wookiees did kill the Royal Guards, and they moved to pick this one up, even though this is our last turn. Realistically, that's what he would do. And that's kind of how we're playing it. Han moved into base contact with these snowtroopers to keep himself alive, so nobody else can shoot him since they've already gone. They can't withdraw. And so now FD turret that's up on the building shoots down at the Death Troopers. And what did you roll?
4.
4. Okay, so we're gonna roll 4 to see if these Death Troopers can survive. They're going to block 3. They have defensive surge, yes? Yeah, yes, they do. So they'll block 3. They'll take 1.
And 2 suppression.
This guy. Is that a suppressive attack?
It is.
Look at you with your crazy suppression.
Look
at that. That's nuts. All right. Now I'm going to pull from the pile again. And, heavy. Tanky. Oh, my goodness. I could just drive on through, and then that'll break up the melee.
That's true.
I could drive on through. That's awesome. To where he's not actually touching Han, but I did break up the melee, and now we're going to try to finish off Han, because that's the funnest thing to do. And I think a big battle like this is not really about just straight up winning. I think it's about having fun. Oh, and I've got a suppressive thing I could do too, but I don't need to really do that. I'm going to focus on dice here because I do have hammer pilot. So it looks like I'm going to get 1, 2, 3 red, 3 white, and 2 black. Oh, the frustration. Like, I tell you, one of the things we're noticing, like, these guys are shooting POW. Oh, and they got rid of this. But, like, danger sense is really so strong. That's one thing we're really seeing a lot of. But it's like the same thing trying to shoot Han with his rerolls and his defensive surge. He has a really good chance of stopping damage. But so do I with the tank, and I just keep rolling. I just keep rolling blocks. I mean, he's shot the tank every turn, like half of his activations, and I only have 4 damage right now. So, like, the tank is doing really well, and a lot of that has to do with the angle that I positioned. Like I
You
positioned
don't.
it.
Oh yes, positioning is
The positioning was perfect this particular game, and the fact that I'm taking advantage of the terrain, getting heavy cover for the sides.
And I can't move anything up on this side because you have a whole more forces.
Yeah.
No,
So
it's-
positioning was kind of key right here, but we have a few.
But no, positioning. Yeah,
We got a few more, so we're gonna go ahead and we got special forces, which can be Death Troopers or these Royal Guard have already gone, and my other Royal Guard are dead, so it's got to be the Death Troopers, and they're gonna rally. I got 1 and 1, so they'll get rid of 1, but
they're still good because
they're still good. Yeah. Oh man, I think they're going to recover and shoot at your FD turret because I hate that thing.
All right.
Or maybe your troopers there that have the objective token. That's where end of round 3 and end of game basically because we're having to call it. This has been like I think a 4-hour game.
Actually,
Well, including setup.
Yeah,
including set because it takes a long time to set up a game like this. Vader did his multiple thing. He moved over here. He did force choke to Z6 and attacked there twice. We got 3 suppression on those guys. So pretty good chance they may panic next if we had another turn. So they probably wouldn't be able to claim that one. And but his prison unit I was piling on suppression did manage to rally perfectly, move over and claim. So we are ending the game with Sean having actually 1 objective claimed and everything else on the ground. Now, if the game were going to length, obviously I have this one guy that was moving back to claim this one. The middle Han's got 1 health left, so Han was probably not going to survive since Sean has standing orders for left.
Yep.
But you know, if what's this expression? If ifs and whats were coconuts, then everybody'd have a Mai
I would
Tai.
have claimed that one. I guess let's see. They could have panicked though on the next turn.
Let's see.
Yeah, they would have.
They would have. Yeah.
Yep.
So.
Oh, no. Oh no, they have leadership too because he's a leader. So no, they clear 1.
Oh, he's the leader. Oh, yeah.
So yeah, I would have moved away. I think I might have won. Because
Possibly.
I would have claimed earlier instead of shooting at Darth Vader.
Maybe.
Which wasn't the best idea.
Well, Darth Vader would have come and got you anyway. He was going to come at you because he'll clamber up that thing, no problem. He'll clamber up there. He don't care. All right. Well, it was cool though. This was the first time doing a grand army. It definitely takes a lot longer. It probably could have been sped up if we did more big vehicles, snow speeders and ATSTs and stuff. I just didn't bring all of the big vehicles today. So it was fun though. All right, let us know what you guys think.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. Have a great day.